Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks again for tuning in. Got a little bit of an unboxing to do here. I mentioned previously in one of my more recent videos, we're going to go down a different kind of wormhole in video game collecting that I haven't done yet. This is something that I don't own anything of. So I'm pretty excited about it. I've been doing a lot of research, watching videos over the past little while anyway. And it's fascinating. It's right down an area that I like in terms of this is going to be more Japanese than North American. And I'll explain why I'm getting into that sooner than later. But before we do that, we have our first arrival here. So let's, let me just open this here. I'm going to mark something off. Scratch out some names. But this first one is not arriving from a local location. I don't know if you can see that there. That one is coming right from France. And let me tell you, this thing arrived super quick. It arrived probably in under 10 days. And I've had stuff in Canada where I am arrive in a longer duration than that, even stuff from the States. This thing was literally, I ordered it and next thing I know it was here. So pretty excited about it. Without further ado, I don't want to make this too long of a video explaining why I'm getting into things and my particular choices. So let's crack this open without destroying what's on the inside. Now, I don't even know what arrived because I've got a number of things on their way. This is just the first one. Just went to the post office and picked it up. I didn't want to, I wasn't trying to remember where anything in particular was ordered from. So this is a complete surprise. I'm not sure which thing arrived first. So let's see it together, okay? So, it's bubble wrapped and tape all stuck together. Jeez. Okay. So nicely protected at least. Still can't tell what it is. You know, you guys see it first. And hopefully it's in the condition that I picked it from. There we go. Had it backwards. TwinBee for the PC Engine. Sorry, Detana TwinBee. It's even in a plastic wrap here, which is surprisingly nice. Let's see if we can save that for the time being until I get protective covers. And hopefully there's no contaminants on this thing. Let's get that out of the way. And hopefully it's not too much of a shine. I'll put that a little bit closer. TwinBee from Konami, 1992. Case is actually really nice. Here you go. You'll see the inside first. Hopefully nothing falls out. Oh, okay. I looked at so many that I didn't realize the one I got actually came with, this is the sticker sheet. Okay, first let's get into why I chose this, and what I'm doing this stuff for, okay? You might ask yourself, Joe, why are you going PC Engine? I don't even have a PC Engine to play this with. Why are you doing that when, you know, you have yourself, got yourself a TurboGrafx. You can just grab the North American versions Obviously the turbo is HuCard, but then you can also get the attachments to play disc-based games on it. Why are you doing that? First off, my main reason, honestly, is literally the artwork on the front of it. I think there is a port of this for the turbo, and the artwork is the same, but a lot of majority of the Japanese games, they've got that, you know, the anime style artwork, the beautiful characters, the craziness with the games, the talking in there, how they get, you know, they over enunciate, they over exaggerate their movements and their speech, and they just get carried away. I'm a big fan of anime and that sort of style. So that was my main reason for this. I love the artwork on this. It's beautiful. It's got the, you know, the female heroine. Sorry. If you're not familiar with TwinBee, if you played, and I couldn't find my copy of it. I don't know where I put it. If you've played Stinger on the NES, it's essentially sort of the same style of gameplay. It's TwinBee, along with Stinger and the other line of games in this series. It's a top-down vertical scrolling shooter. Obviously you can see in the front there it's 1992. It was originally an arcade port of TwinBee, and I can't remember the year. It was like 91 maybe, a year before, 90, 91. So if you're if you're a casual player of playing games, shooters, I think you'll find this one pretty appealing. Like I said, it's that Stinger style. It's what's that? The Sega one with the Opa Opa that you're flying around in. That sort of casual style of shooter. So that was my main reason for getting this. I paid on the higher end for it because I find that you get what you pay for. And I would have bought it locally. Obviously, I looked in Canada first. I looked in the States next. And it's surprising the people who would list the games. You know, you got your game categories and the description, and people would either say good or, you know, I tend to look for very good to excellent. I don't want to buy brand new because I don't trust it. And I want to open it and look at it. So the, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I bought it higher priced. Just because you get what you pay for. It's just generally seems to be the case for it. So that was the reasoning for paying a little bit on the higher end. Obviously, good pictures really helped out. So let's take a look on the inside. This is the HuCard. I'm going to be going down the CD-ROM style of games as well. So this is the sticker sheet you don't find very common with the game. And again, this is just another point of it. Like, you would never find a sticker sheet like this with a North American release of a game. The goofiness, the characters in there, just beautiful looking. Don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, just promoting other games. Gradius, Salamander. Two other games that I'm looking for. Just beautiful, fun little things that really have no significance or relevance to the game, but you pay for something, and it's kind of nice when they throw that little bit of extra in. We'll look at the HuCard in a second. The manual looks to be pristine. If I can get it out without destroying it. Because I cut my fingernails, so now I can't grab anything. Come on, Joe. Cock it up now. So again, I didn't specifically look for this in France. It just this happened to be the best copy that I saw. Nice pristine manual. It's obviously I can't read it, which is the unfortunate part, but when it's got beautiful pictures like this, words are sort of irrelevant, right? You know, shows you different characters in the game. I believe this is a 2-player game. You can, well, sorry, 1 or 2-player. There's power-ups in the games. You can see those different bells. So those bells will be like when you're vertical top down, you're flying, so there's clouds, and if you shoot clouds or certain clouds, these bells appear, and then they give you your power-ups like shields and weaponry. I guess those are some of the enemies in there you can fight. So we've got that, and then finally the hue card. I've never really actually looked at these things before, how they're set up. It's nice with the having a card like this. So they come obviously in protective plastic or plastic sheath. This one is really clean, so there's the back. And then there's the beautiful front. There's barely any markings on the black, as well as the card graphic, which is like a tampograph. It's not a sticker. It's beautiful. You know, and keys to, or things to look for are like scuffing on the very top above the gold-plated lines there. Just, you know, the way from people shoving it in. This thing looks like it's barely even been used, which is really nice. Pleasantly surprised with this one. Like I said, you go by pictures and you try and trust somebody. So sometimes you hope you get what you see. And this is nice because it's not, these can sometimes yellow. So it's nice to see that that hasn't happened yet. So anyway, that's TwinBee. What else can I talk about? So again, why do Japanese over North American covers? For me, the artwork is sometimes even more enjoyable and more desirable than the actual gameplay. To be honest, I don't know if I'm even going to throw this into play. Like I said, I don't have a PC Engine yet. The key and the goal for all of this is analog. They're going to be releasing a version of their own system, which is going to be a combination of the TurboGrafx and the PC Engine and the CD all combined into one. So with the one system, you can play North American hue cards, Japanese hue cards, the North American CDs or the Japanese CDs, all in the one console. Those pre-orders should be coming up this year at some point. And I desperately want to get myself one of those systems, because another thing is too, like, unless I decide to get this modded, it's not the best in terms of graphics. Yeah, it'll be okay if you use it on the correct sort of style of TV, but you're not going to be getting, you know, HDMI style of graphics, whereas this new system that's coming out, you're going to be getting top-of-the-line graphics that you can use on modern TVs without any issues, or having to get it modded or go through a FrameMeister, all that nonsense, right? So that's the key. I need to get in on that pre-order, and if I don't, I'm going to appeal to someone else who hopefully has got an extra one that would allow me to buy off them. And another thing too, when I do my searches for these things, I've been looking, obviously, like I stated, I would search North American first, Canada, US, and then go foreign. I find the Japanese ones, I don't know if it's because there were just so many releases of them over there, but they have tons of these games, and a lot of them tend to be in better condition, I find, than were I to find them in North America. I've ordered tons of stuff from the States, you know, Transformers, games, whatnot. And I always find, I don't know if it's just the North American culture, but it's harder to find them in the condition that I'm looking for. It just seems. There seems to be a lack of care for certain items. And that's frustrating. Whereas, you know, finding them abroad, I'm not paying. And, you know, I wasn't hit with custom fees, which is great. I buy on eBay from the States and ads come up. You're paying the item cost plus shipping costs plus the customs handling fees costs thrown on by eBay, which are completely unnecessary. So you have to, if you're lucky enough to be able to contact the seller and have them agree to remove that, then it saves you X amount of money, right? Whereas, you know, France, Japan, whatever, Germany, I've got stuff coming in from all over currently, and none of that nonsense, straightforward shipping. Like I said, this arrived in, I swear, under 10 days, which was fantastic. So really excited. And I'm really happy to start my journey on this. I hope you guys stay with me and follow me on this. You know, PC Engine, TurboGrafx, I'm happy with either. And I'm really excited to start collecting these. This is the first one I have of, you know, aside from the pack-in game Keith Courage that came with my TurboGrafx, my real first purchase in terms of TurboGrafx / PC Engine gaming. And I hope you guys enjoy and come along this journey with me. So until next time, we'll catch you guys again with another pickup video. We'll see you again real soon.